is finally upon us. The smell of pumpkin spice is in the air and the real estate market has shifted. So what are the key things you need to know right now about being a buyer or seller?
Hi, I'm Ross and this is Jamie from Tait Real Estate, Realty Executives Saskatoon. This month we are going to share the current market statistics and share our take on the current market situation.
In September, there were 329 home sales, which represents a decrease in sales of 16.9% compared to September of 2021, where we saw 396 sales.
There were 1,190 active listings as of October 3rd, and there were 590 listings added to the MLS in September. This means that new listings were down about 9.4% compared to September of 2021.
This September, the average sales price in Saskatoon was $374,042, which is up 9.4% compared to the same time last year.
When we review these stats, it's clear that the sales have slowed down a bit, and there are less listings on the market compared to last year. Even though the numbers are decreasing, we encourage you to think of the market as back to normal rather than crashing, as many of the news headlines would have you believe.
The market over the last few years has been heavily influenced by the COVID-19 pandemic. We have seen much higher than average sales and much lower than normal inventories. The numbers we are starting to see this fall are actually a return to normal levels.
Similarly, much is being said in the news about rising interest rates. Buyers had gotten used to seeing extremely low rates over the last few years, but these rates aren't the norm. When you look at the interest rates over the last 25 years, the average rate is approximately 5.2%. The highest interest rate we've seen in the last 25 years was 8.2% in the year 2000. So again, to reiterate, even though interest rates are going up, you should think of it being as back to normal.
We also wanted to remind you that as we head into fall, there are a number of home maintenance tasks that you should try to complete before it snows. Once most of the leaves have fallen from the trees in and around your yard, make sure you clean out your eaves troughs before winter to allow proper drainage.
If you have underground sprinklers, you will need to have them blown out before the temperatures start to dip below freezing. If you don't, you may run the risk of your lines freezing and cracking, which can cause leaks and other problems. If you don't have underground sprinklers, you will likely have an outside water tap that will need to be turned off from the inside and drained. If you've got lots of leafy trees in your yard or trees that produce any kind of fruit, it's best to try to clean up now in the fall rather than wait to clean it up in the spring after it's been covered in snow all winter.
Ideally, patio furniture should be stored indoors over the winter months if you have the space. If not, it's best to try to cover it up with tarps to protect it from the snow and sun. Patio furniture can be a large investment and you want to make sure you have many years of enjoyment.
As always, if you have any questions about our local market, we are happy to go over the data with you to give you a more accurate picture of the local market landscape.
Well, that's it for this month. Thanks for watching and see you next month.